coming. The time has passed. Ericsson's return pass. Malacia. And Sancho and someone down and score! And Old Trafford explodes! Now that is the sound of the theatre of dreams. When they are dreaming. One of the nights of his life.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the United Legacy Arms. It's a little bit of a kickback, this one, isn't it? Get the Legacy Arms back open. Look, good evening, everybody. I've got my beer. Oh man, that's nice and cold. But look, it's going to be a slightly different show tonight. It's a Christmas call-in show, and we've got some good stuff. I say we, I mean I. Got £100 cash giveaway to do. I'll tell you about that. That's going to happen throughout the show. Got the Garnacho poster. Got that to give away. Going to do that with a Christmas quiz. Going to do an Ask Me Anything for about 5-10 minutes during the show. And going to be having live callers. Ian, I can see you waiting down there. Anthony, I can see you waiting down there. And everybody else in the comments. Who's here? Alex, good evening to you. Asan, Sigmund, Carl, Klein, Ruman. Some of the old school names here. Daisy, I can see you there, 7 in the morning. I've seen your messages. That's commitment, that is. Oliver, good evening to you. David on Facebook. Josh, Charlie, Stu. You're on the hard stuff, man. Get that sweet Ribena. Abbott's Ale. What's everybody drinking? Let me know in the comments. I'll give you some shout outs. I've got some nice ice cold Coronas. That's what I had in the fridge. It is what it is. Now, Man City are actually playing right at this second. They're playing. Liverpool kicked off at the same time. So we'll keep up to date on what's going on in that game. That's the final game of the Carabao Cup. So I think 7 teams have already decided. And that's the 8th that's going to go into the pot. And Man United's draw is going to happen. Probably a little bit too late for joining in the stream here, but we'll find out about that a little bit later on tonight. What were you drinking there? Daisy, you've got your strong coffee down there. Scott's going for vodka and orange. Like it, you're a uni student. That's an old school drink, that is. 0% Corona, says Hassan. Respecting that. An ice cold Grolsch. Man, that's a very Dutch drink. Grolsch, remember the old adverts? Stop, you're not ready. It's a good advert, that was. Morgan and Coke, nice choice. Tequila, that's a bit strong. I mean, it is literally strong. But that's a very strong one there. Foster's for Dave. Come on, Dave. You can do better than that. You can do better than that, Dave. But good evening to everybody. Oh, look at that, man. Even in the evening shows, Oliver and Alex, both of you there, gifting 5 memberships. Alex and Ollie, come on, man. I've left the link to the call-in on the members only chat. It would be lovely to get either of you two on for a quick chat to put a face to the name. Alex, you're gifting 5 to Simon, to Louis, to Olaniyi, to Blaine, and to James. And who are the lucky 5 there from Oliver as well? Arup, TP, Kika, SA. And look, good evening to all of you. It's going to be a bit of a different show. It's going to be a slightly quieter show. Not as many people tuning in, but the important people tuning in. Everybody from the community. Jake, you're on Red Wine. Darren, you're on Carlsberg. Klein, ooh, Windhoek. That sounds nice. That sounds nice again. And Arup saying thank you very much for the Merry Christmas. But I tell you what, right? Let's get this party started. In my opinion, it's going to be a party. What I'm going to do for the giveaway for this, okay? I need to, damn it, I need a pen or something to write this down. For this here, I'm going to write this down in, I've got this written down here. Let me write these down. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a Christmas quiz. So there's going to be around about somewhere between 10 and 20 questions I'll ask throughout this stream. Maybe not as many as that. But whoever puts the answer first in the comments there, so you can't cheat. There's no Googling. You're going to get 1 point. And whoever has the most points throughout the stream by the end of it, they're going to win that poster right there worth 50 quid. And I'm going to start here with the first one. So to get the point, it's very, very simple. All you've got to do is type it in the comments. And the first name that pops up here on my screen, they'll get the first point. Now I'm going to go to the first question here. This one's quite an easy one, I think. So anyway, Sir Alex was appointed manager of Manchester United in 1986 after his predecessor was fired. Who was this predecessor? So who was manager of Manchester United before Fergie? The first person I see getting the comment down there, they're going to get the point and they're going to go straight on the board. And as I said, whoever's got the most points by the end of this stream is going to walk away with that Garnacho poster. So let me just keep an eye on the comments here. Have a little sip of my drink. Oh, there we go. Names firing in here. Who was quickest? Who was quickest? Ooh. Ian, you got fast fingers there. Ian gets the first point. Lev, right, man. And lots of you got it there. Lots and lots of you straight in there. But Ian, fastest finger first. 1 point goes down to Ian. Right? Okay, that's the first question done. Ian, let's get you on to celebrate. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you down there.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thanks, Sam. How you getting on? Happy Christmas, mate.
Happy Christmas, man. Nice to see you there. I'm liking the the nice little hoodie. By the way, Ian sent me a photo yesterday of the green and gold United People's TV hoodie getting its out in at Old Trafford.
Yeah, sorry, it wasn't the model you wanted.
Well, I would say it was an upgrade on the model, really.
Maybe.
How have you been? It's been a good long while since we've had a chat on here.
Yeah, it has. No, it's just been a bit busy with the family and work and everything. But you know what? It's all part of the fun of life nowadays.
All but well, some would say that's fun of life. Some would say something very, very different to that. But
well, they're asleep now, so I don't mind. And
that's all right then. So. You can enjoy it now.
Yeah.
Seeing as you're on here, Ian, you can take part in the second giveaway that we've got going on here. That's all right. Okay. So I've got a number written down on my phone that's between 1 and 100, and you get one guess at it. And if you get it spot on, you win 100 quid cash. You get one guess. Everyone who comes on as a caller gets one guess at it. So you got to say a number between 1 and 100. Could be any number.
Okay. I'm gonna guess 35.
Oh, it's close. It's just not there. It's just not there. So I'm gonna write that down to 35. Let me put this down here. Live callers. Numbers gone.
There's someone there's someone on watching this on YouTube who's now got a list of 100, 1 to 100. He just crossed 35 off, and he's monitoring your reactions close.
Whoever comes on next has got a higher percentage chance because you've managed to take one out of it. But mate, do you enjoy the game? How was Old Trafford?
It was loud. It was loud actually, and I don't know if like a reduced capacity that they had yesterday actually helped because of some of the quieter crowd may not want to, and the less passionate crowd may not want to have gone. It was strange as well. I noticed as well because previously they've been taking down anti-Glazer banners as well. There was at least 4 that I saw all right on the opposite side of this pitch to me, but they didn't take them down or anything like that.
Yeah, I think the 1958 got a partnership with the TRA, so I'm presuming they were above the tunnel. Those flags.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, so I think they've got now a working relationship with that section, so they can't really take the flags down.
Right, that would explain it.
Which is a good thing, right?
Yeah.
The 1958, funny you should mention that. 1958 just announced the protest for the Forest game. I'll bring up details up on that later in the show. But yeah, that Forest game is going to be quite a big. I imagine that obviously the biggest protest to date was the Liverpool game, and I imagine that Forest game is going to be. I mean, we know the Glazers want to sell now, and this is the first protest since that announcement, since that statement's come out.
Yeah, do you know what? I need to try and get down there. It's difficult timing for me, but I'll try and get down there if I can.
I'm sure you'll do your best, my man. But look, mate, really good to talk to you. Really good to get the arms back open again. I think what I've been speaking to everybody here is in terms of the more members content I want to do. I think we'll probably bring the arms back from a members only perspective behind the scenes, a little bit less informal, probably not live on YouTube, probably just in the Telegram chat. That's what I'm probably going to do for next year. So anybody joining in, that's a secret. That's it. It's an exclusive here. But Ian, man, lovely to chat to you, buddy. I'll speak to you soon.
Great to speak to you, mate.
Mate, Ian there. Ian's been there since right at the start. But everybody get his number down there. I'll tell you anyway. So Ian gets 35. It's not 35. So that's one of the second giveaways. So we're doing a quiz throughout the whole show, and then the winner of that's going to get the Guy Nacho poster. Doing a £100 cash giveaway for anybody who can guess the number that I've got written down on the phone here. But it's not 35. As I was saying there, by the way, let's bring this up on screen. This is the message that 1958 have just put out. Forest at home, we march again for the love of our club. We will facilitate a protest before the Forest game. For the first time in 17 years, the Glazers have announced that they may sell the club. We are not over the line. The start point will be confirmed tomorrow night. Now, previously, the protest has started at Tollgate Pub. Let's find out whether or not it's going to be there again. I imagine it probably will be, but we won't know that until tomorrow night. I can see quite a few people in the comments. Yep, No, of course it is. Of course it is. It's not even fair how good. It's not even fair how good Haaland is. It's just he's a proper cheat code. Absolute proper cheat code. Bastard. That sucks that we didn't sign him. That stings. That won't ever not sting. But yeah, City are winning 1-0. Let's be honest. Looking at the game, the teams that are left. Let's pull this up here. League Cup teams remaining. See if anything comes up on Google on that. Oh no. Carabao Cup fixtures. Let me pull this up here. Results. Well, that's not exactly a pretty way to put it up on screen, but I'll pull this up here anyway. There we go. So these are the results of the round that's just happened here. Man United beating Burnley. Charlton beating Brighton on penalties. They're through to the next round. Nottingham Forest breezing past Blackburn Rovers. Wolves, they've beaten Gillingham. Southampton beat Lincoln. Newcastle, that'll probably be quite a tough one, I reckon. Well, tougher of the games remaining. Leicester City, of course, they're there too. And now we've got either City or Liverpool. And as it stands, let me pull this up on screen here. We've got City, who are 1-0 up, thanks to Erling Haaland. Of course, Haaland and De Bruyne. And let's have a look at the lineups of the City game. See who they're playing. It's a pretty strong back four, but I mean, their team's so ridiculously strong in depth, isn't it? Look at that midfield. De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, and a front three of Riyad Mahrez. I don't know who Cole Palmer is. Must be one of the youth players. And Erling Haaland. Liverpool just... I don't really give a toss about Liverpool. But City are 1-0 up. I see a few more of you down here in the waiting room. Let's bring some of you in. Asen, I can see you there. You're next in queue. So on you come, sir. How are you doing?
Yo, how you doing, Sam?
Yeah, man, been chatting to get you on for a while. You've got your 0% Corona. I've got my non-0% Corona.
Have to keep it halal, my friend.
Yeah, as all I don't. So, how are you? How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. We haven't had work done in the house, hence the lovely
What are you
background.
getting done? You're getting something done beautifully.
Yeah, so the whole of the upstairs we're getting done. So drywalling everywhere, plaster everywhere. The whole family's camped downstairs at the moment, so we're getting on each other's
over
nerves.
Christmas?
Unfortunately,
Oh, you've not planned that very well, have you?
no, but it'll be done by Eid, so that'll be good.
Well, good. I hope it is for you, my friend. I hope it is for you. Now, since you're joining in, right, you get your chance at the number, right? So Ian got the number wrong. It's not 35. So any number between 1 and 100. What's your guess?
Well, I reserved this shirt for today.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, he's gone. Oh, no. What a time to go. It could have been correct. I'm sure we'll come back on. Wait for
yes,
it.
number 7. Number 7.
Number 7. If I had done number 7, that would have been such a cop out. It's not. It is not number. It is not number 7.
It was worth a try.
It was worth a try. But what's your feelings going into the Nottingham Forest game in a couple of days, then, mate? What do you expect?
Do you know what? It's just nice to actually have some positivity about the club for the first time in a long time. You know, we went through Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole. I felt sorry for our German friend who came in. They just let him down. But now we finally seem to be building up some nice momentum, some nice positivity. Once those horrible owners go, hopefully the right owners come in, and then we can really make a charge back to the top where we belong.
I mean, I hope so as well. It's these sorts of games. If you're looking at our next 3 games, I think are against Forest, Wolves, Bournemouth, and I think then we play, is it City and Arsenal back to back? I think it might.
Yeah,
be.
we're going to battle Forest 4-0.
Boy,
No, it's on 4-0. It's on.
you heard it here first, ladies and gents, right? So if it's not 4-0, it's completely and utterly Asan's fault. But dude, mate, lovely to chat to you, man. Lovely to bring you on. I'm sure we'll do this again in the future, and I wish you the best for your decoration.
Happy Christmas to you and the rest of the gang. Take care.
Take it easy, man. Look at that number, another number down. It's not number 7. Tell you what, let's get the second number. Let's get a couple of questions on the quiz on the go. We've had one so far. I think somebody down there might have been gifting. Oh man, Liban, what are you doing down there? Gifting 20. Wow. Everyone say cheers to our good friend Liban. What a dude. Imagine I had to take a swig every time somebody donated a membership on the channel. I'd be absolutely shit-faced 24/7. Static, Steve, Lackey and Roy, Dan, Little PUBG, David Hill, Lucia, Matty, Mike Crammon. Oh, I like it. Nice, Mike. Kim, you've got one. Honestly, Steve Hawk, I see you there as well. I'd be absolutely slammed if I had to have a little drink every single time somebody gifted a membership. Right, so we've had one question in the quiz so far. That was Ian with fastest finger first, correctly saying that Ron Atkinson was the last manager before Fergie. Let's get a couple more down here. Remember, fastest finger first. Whoever says it correctly first in the comments for me on my screen, they get the point. Who did Manchester United beat in the quarter-final when they won the Champions League in 1999? Who did we beat in the quarter-final? Everyone type your opportunities. Type your answers in the comments, and I'll look and I'll see whoever's first gets that point. Ian's currently winning right now. I'll look at that. He's in there straight away. Boom. Levraev, sir. You're in there straight away. Inter Milan. Second was Anthony. And TRK, you were third, but Levraev, sir, congratulations. You were on the board. Let me get that down there. For Levraev. That's a really cool idea, actually. I didn't know whether this was going to work or not, but it worked quite well. Right. Let's get another couple questions. Let's do 2 or 3 questions in a row before we move on, and we can get another quarter on. Let's see what the score is. It's still 1-0 City. By the way, this is as close as you're ever going to get to a watch along. There just happens to be a game of footy going on whilst I'm doing a quiz, and I'll tell you what the score is. That's pretty much as close as you're going to get to a watch along. Right. Number 3. This is a good question, right? Between the 2008-9 and the 2011-12 seasons, he averaged 1 hat-trick per season as a Manchester United player, but 3 of his 4 hat-tricks were scored in 1 season. Who was that player? A little bit of a confusing question, I know, but you have to listen. Between the 2008-9 and the 2011-12 seasons, he averaged 1 hat-trick per season, but 3 of his 4 hat-tricks were scored in 1 season. Who was that player? Let me see what you're saying down here in the comments. And remember, whoever's first gets it first. Rumen. Rumen, sir, you are correct. Rumen's coming in strong. Dimitar Berbatov. Right, so 1 point to Rumen. Let me get your full name down there. Tabachkin. We've got 3. We've got Ian, Levraev, and Rumen all on 1 point so far. Who was second with Berber? Let's have a look. Lots and lots of you saying Rooney. Dan Round, you were right with Berber. Wasn't Ronaldo. Remember, Ronaldo only scored 1 hat-trick for Manchester United against Newcastle. Well, in his first stint. And let's not talk about his second stint. It's much easier just to kind of pretend it didn't really happen, in my opinion. Right, let's get one more question in and we'll move on. We'll get another caller on. Let me find a good one. This one's a good one, right? This one's quite hard. Which Manchester United player retired with a career total of 129 international caps? You let me know what you think in the comments below. So which Manchester United player retired with a career total of 129 caps? So it's a tough question, that one. It's a tough question. But let me see what you're saying down here. Right. Lots of you firing in some answers. Let me see if any of you got the right one so far. Nobody. Nobody with the right answer so far. Not in the comments. We've had... Who have we had? Ole, Beckham, Mata, RVP, Giggs, Gary Neville, Scholes, Bobby Charlton, Berbatov, Keane, still nobody. Ferdinand, Fortune, Van der Sar, Eric Cantona. Nobody's got it yet. No one's got it yet. Let's have a look down here. I don't care if Liverpool scored. Brian Robson, Fletcher, Van der Sar, Park. Here we go. There's your man. I told you it was a hard one. Kelt Sean, you are correct. Even though you annihilated Schmeichel's name, you got it correct. 1 point for Kelt Sean. Schmeichel retired with 129 caps for Denmark, of course. There was a super chat that came up there earlier. Rory saying, Merry Christmas, all of you. Or y'all. We demand a shot of tequila. How about... I'll swig that. 2 stands at Old Trafford are named after which people? Bobby Charlton, Sir Alex Ferguson. Look at that. It's too easy, this quiz, Lark. That was a really good question, though. Really good question. So, yeah, Liverpool have equalised. Let's have a look. Let's pull this one up on screen. Who scored for them? Where's the goal scorers? Stats? Summary? Oh, there you go. Carvalho with an assist from Milner. Yeah, who cares? But yeah, that is the third question. Let's get one more question up here. Let's get that off screen. And then Sigmund, I'm going to bring you on screen so I can see you there waiting patiently next. Where's the quiz questions? I want to get more questions like that. That was a really, really good one. That was a really hard one. That's too easy. That's too easy. I'm making sure it's a good question. You have to give me a little bit. There's a lot of questions here. That's such a hard one. This is niche. This is. I might have to scrap this question, but I'm going to go for it anyway. What is the name of the trialist defender who made a couple of appearances for United in the 95-96 season, including the 4-1 defeat on New Year's Day to Tottenham Hotspur? What's the name of the trialist defender who made a couple of appearances for United in the 95-96 season? Yes, Alex, you know down there. There's a certain player, right, that anybody knows is a bit of a joke when it comes to United trivia. William Prunier is one of the first names you're going for. Alex is coming in there strong, getting his point on the board. Welcome aboard, sir. Alex is on the board. There he is. So we've got 5 questions gone so far, and everyone's got a point themselves. Just making sure here that nobody has accidentally got that first. No, it was definitely Alex who got that first. And I apologize, by the way, if you fire in the answers, it's just what I see on screen here. So you might be first on your screen, but not on mine. But look, let's bring Sigmund in. Let's bring Santa Sigmund, who looking very fly, by the way, in a serious bit of gear there. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, man, nice to chat. No, I'm liking the threads.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. Well, I was trying to put it on for the stream. I've not just been walking about with it.
Oh, what? Obviously, you keep it for the good stuff. You don't want to get it dirty.
There you go. Actually, this is a shirt that was given to me by Sir Bobby Charlton and Alex Ferguson's Andre Chelsea, his actual player worn top.
Wow, so that's an original.
Yeah. So, me.
None of these replicas. No, you're better than that.
So, no, I just wanted to pop on and say, thank you for everything that you do. Love, the switch to the daily stream, video and stuff. I think it's fantastic. The knowledge as well. Obviously, there's a lot of time that comes in. It doesn't matter how passionate a football fan or Man United fan you are. There's a lot of work that goes into this. So I think I can say this on behalf of everyone. That is much appreciated.
Mate, Don,
you don't just jump on.
Mate, thank you very much, and I'll reciprocate the love and say thank you very much for everything you've done for the community. You've been very kind, very generous. You've been there since the start, and I'm sure everybody down here in the comments, I can see it. Everyone's saying, "Great to see you on here." But more importantly, Sigmund, you have to give me a number between 1 and 100 that isn't 35 or 7.
58.
58. It's close, but it's not there. It's not quite there. It's not quite there. 58. Sigmund. It was, it was good. It was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. I'll give you that.
Anyway, appreciate you,
mate, buddy.
And
mate, lovely to chat to you, and I'm looking forward to hopefully chatting in the future as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have more to say. I'll be honest, I'm absolutely knackered because the same with Sean. I'm currently having a rebuild here. So I'm in a new studio, but it's literally just plasterboard everywhere. So.
Oh dear. Well, next time it'll be lovely and decorated, and you can set us on the sofa.
All right. Anyway, take care. Merry Christmas, everyone, and prosperous New Year for everyone, and hopefully United.
So. Hopefully United, man. Hopefully United indeed.
Right.
Mate, I tell you what, it's wicked doing stuff like that. I suppose this is kind of the first time that we've had the opportunity. We did this previously back in the day. I remember opening the United Legacy arms, but doing it here at Christmas, it's cool. It's a little bit different, and it's really nice to see Sigmund there, and it's nice to Alex. I can see you down there. We'll bring you on soon. Anthony, I can see you there too. For anybody else who wants to join in, I'm keeping it for members only. Just as I said, it's my way of saying thank you to the members. And for anybody who does want the link and hasn't seen it, I've just dropped the link in the members only chat on Telegram. You can go on there, and if you want to join in, you absolutely can join in. Pardon me, I've got wind. It's almost like I'm drinking beer. One down, two to go. Tim, you're saying the number's staring everyone in the face, 49. Damn it, I wish I was this clever. I'm not, though. I'm really not. Ollie, mate, Ollie, thank you very much, dude. You're down there. You've gifted another 5 memberships. Kelt Sean, not only have you got a point on the board, but you've just been given a membership. Garlic Bread Man, what a great name. Scallywag, Julie Thread Gold, and TRK. You're the lucky 5 there. But look, let's move on to another couple. I think everyone's enjoying the quiz questions, and I'm enjoying the quiz as well because it's working. The quiz is definitely working. Let me have a look at this one. Oh, that's a hard question. That's a really hard question. It's kind of going to be fastest finger first and who can guess the best. No, maybe not who can guess the best. If your knowledge is this good, your knowledge is better than mine. When did Manchester United first win the FA Cup? First answer down there gets the point. That's a hard question. That's a really hard question. I would never have got that in a quiz. Alex, you're going 1934. Incorrect, sir. That means you're frozen out. I'm just making rules up as I go along here. Dan, you're going 1908. It's wrong. Leverai, 1919 is wrong. 1938. 1904. Oh, we've got a correct answer down there. Let me make sure you're the first one. You are indeed. Robert, congratulations, sir. Straight up there, 1909. I didn't know that. I mean, I know it now. But Robert Taylor, you're on the board. Tell you what, it is a close race. We've got 6 quiz questions down there. Is it 6 or 7? 6 down so far and 6 different first answers. So we've got 6 people on 1 point. It's a good one. It's going for 1 more. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Nope. 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 Oh, no. Where's the rest of the... Oh, no, don't do that. I thought we had all the answers there. Oh, it's all gone wrong. I'm going to need to go back to that, actually. It said it had more than... Bastards. It said it had loads of questions. Right. Which one am I going to do here? I'll go for this one. Right. Sir Alex Ferguson's first club signing was Viv Anderson. Which club was he brought from? Who did Man United buy Viv Anderson from? Fastest finger first. Get typing. It's a slightly hard one if you don't know it, but if you know it, you know it. Damn it. I thought there was more questions there. Dan, that was actually my guess. It wasn't Villa, but that was my initial guess. But no correct answers. Oh, there's a correct answer there, I think. Want to make sure it's the first one. It is. Hassan's in there straight with Arsenal. Does that mean Hassan's on 2? No, Hassan, yes, your first point as well. Shit, we're going to have a Royal Rumble at the end of this. Because obviously that's the only way to really fairly sort things is a fight, right? But Alex, I'm going to bring you on now, sir. Let's get you on. Let's have a conversation. And it's nice to finally have a chat with the man himself. Look at that representing, dude. Representing. He's got the green. He's got the green on there.
They're awesome. Really, really like them. And,
mate, lovely to see you, dude. How you been?
Yeah, good. Really enjoyed yesterday, actually. That game. I was not expecting a lot, and at the same time, I think pleasantly surprised by 1 or 2 players. Just a very quick one, though. Whilst I've got the chance to actually talk to you, you're doing something pretty special in terms of this community, and make sure you keep doing what you're doing, because I'm sure you're reinvigorating a lot of fans who have been disillusioned under the Moyes, Van Gaal, Mourinho, Ole, Rangnick years, because we've got someone now steering a ship in the right direction, and you can see it from top to bottom. I mean, even when players you even felt like Wan-Bissaka was playing a little bit different last night. I don't know whether I was seeing it because I wanted to see it, or
No, I thought that when I've been. If I have to reverse on Wan-Bissaka, I'm going to really, really have to reverse on him, because I've been so dismissive of his ability that in Ten Hag's system, and then he goes and does that in his first game back, and then Ten Hag after he's saying, look, he's kind of been ill all season. He's not been ready. He's not been able to prepare, and you're now going to see a different version of him. I don't know whether this is just United protecting themselves, but he did seem. Obviously, he wasn't perfect yesterday. I don't think anybody would have expected that, but he seemed to offer a little bit more, right?
Yeah, I mean, he looked a bit rusty. I think the one where he got caught out of position, and I think if Burnley had some quality in the final third, then they would have scored, but thankfully they didn't. I think you get the impression that, for me, with Ten Hag, what he's doing to improve what's there at the moment is so important. And you see it we've had so many coaches come in, bring players in for a lot of money, and it then go wrong at some point in time, whether that goes wrong with said coach or goes wrong with those players. But he's actually making use of what we've got on top of spending a load of money really, really sensibly. So, I mean, for me, we've not seen that for so long. You almost forget that that's what you want a coach to do.
Yeah, it feels like a bit of a foreign language. At United, we got so used to disappointment that I mean, we've spoken about it quite a lot, about how everybody's coming from that natural point of pessimism as a United fan, just to expect the worst, because we've seen enough false dawns over the last 3-4 years that you eventually get disappointed. So it's much easier just to go from that position of not having hope, because then you probably won't get let down, sort of thing. Whereas now, it does feel different, and to do that in our first game back, and I know, and I said it in my match reaction, I said it in the live stream, I think this morning. Yeah, it's Burnley, XYZ, but they're top of the championship, man. They've won 2 games in the last 2 weeks. They were in the top 5. I think they're among the top 5 clubs in all of Europe's top 5 leagues for possession in a per 90 basis. And they are a decent team.
You can see it as well. It's Guardiola DNA, right? That Company's got, and Company's trying to put into
as
well.
And you can understand that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I watched there was a Bobby Robson documentary that's on iPlayer at the moment. If you're in the UK, watch it, because you understand who played under him, and then you understand all those players or managers or trainers or translators in Mourinho's case and Guardiola is the next level of that, and equally Ten Hag working with him at Bayern is that next level down. And then there are others who are the next level down you're seeing now, like Arteta, like Company. And you're thinking, well, that's some serious DNA. And at least we're really lucky that we've got someone who's got that. And I just hope that the new owners happens, and then, he gets given the money. The club gets given the money the club needs. That's from all of your videos about the owners, have been really, really informative.
Well, there's another video. There's definitely a video going to come out in the next. It's either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but a Swiss Ramble's done a really fantastic, an in-depth analysis on the actual true valuation of Manchester United from a financial perspective, rather than just putting numbers out of thin air. He's used different valuation models. So it's the same thing as if you've got a business, the value of your business might be according to 4 times what your revenue is. That's just a certain, depending on what business you are. If you work in media, that might apply to your business. And he's applied 3 or 4 different models, and then taken a sort of an average mean of saying, this is probably the true and fair valuation. And it's something that I think can give us all a bit of insight. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. But mate, Alex, you, sir, have got to give me a number that's not 35, that's not 7, and that is not 58.
I'm going to go with 91.
91. It's a big number. It's close, but it's just not quite there. I feel like a I'm on catchphrase or something. 91. It's a big number. It's not there. That's 4 numbers. So whoever jumps in now has got a 96% chance of getting it. Right? You've just increased everybody's odds. Dude, mate, real privilege to speak to you. Thank you for what you said about the community, man. It's I'm really looking forward to. I reckon in 2023 we can maybe get like a little live event going somewhere. We can do a meetup, and I think that'll be a cracking thing to do.
Sounds like an awesome idea. Keep
mate,
up
dude,
the great work,
mate. Thank you very much for your constant support. It doesn't go amiss, and you, all of you, members like you make the community just as much as what it is as what I do. I'm just I'm the person that's brought it together, but you've all made it happen. So cheers.
Appreciate
to you.
that. Have a good Christmas, mate.
Take it easy, buddy. Mate, what a don. Cheers to Alex. Have a little sip there for Alex. Isn't it cool to be able to put faces to names? And Andy, I can see you down there. Rob, I can see you down there as well. I'll bring you on quite soon. We'll just try. We'll get a couple more quiz questions on here now that I've kind of semi-balls this quiz up. Still 1-1, by the way, between City and Liverpool. Unfortunately, nobody's been injured. Not that I would wish injuries on anybody. I mean, who would do that? I wouldn't do that. I'd never do that. TP down there, he's singing it in the comments. You know what? It's been a while. Should we bring him on? Yeah, come on in.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, there's a Christmas Barry. As if a Christmas Barry wasn't going to happen. Come on. I should have got Barry. Imagine I'd done that. Imagine I was more forward thinking and I paid and I got Barry on as a guest and I brought him on for a little chat. Damn it. Damn, I should have thought of that. That would have been good. That would have been good. But I didn't do that. I don't know why I'm getting you all excited because it's not going to happen. Barry's not going to turn up at any point. I just need to get him on that bus when the Glazers sell. I need to get him on that bus. Right. Next question here. This is going to be a fastest finger first question, okay? So, oh my God. Jeez, Corona. Bubbly. Who lost to Manchester United in the 1991 final of the now defunct Cup Winners' Cup? Fastest finger first for the point, because I know lots of you. I didn't even realize. That Milner got injured. Shouldn't laugh. I know why I'm laughing so much. Lots and lots of you knew this one, but Alex is in there. Alex got so excited that he's where did Barcelona playing? That's a new team. Is it Barcelona? Anybody heard of Barcelona? Because I've not really heard of them. But also, he managed to get Barca in before anybody else as well. So the point is going Alex's way. Alex, sir, you're now on 2 points. You are now leading the quiz. We have an out-and-out quiz leader. Lots and lots of you knew that. Who else knew that? Let's have a look. Rory, you got it right. James, you got it right. Ruman. Alex is going Barcelona. All these different cities in others never heard of. Larry, you got it. Anthony, you got it. Giles, Mike, Josh, Ian, you got it too. Or Barcelona. Jeez, how many drinks have all of you had? My word, we're only like half an hour into the stream. You're all absolutely wasted. But look, Barcelona was indeed the right answer. Alex, you're now on 2 points, leading the quiz. Let's get one more question in here. That's not easy. Right. Okay, this is a good one. And I'm only going to take, I'll say this before I answer, before I say it. If you answer and it's wrong, then I'm not going to take, if you get it right in a second guess, I'm not going to take that as your answer. So you only get one guess, right? What was the score against Southampton at Old Trafford on the 22nd of December, 2001? Answers, please. And Van Nistelrooy scored a hat-trick in this game. There you go. There's a little clue for you. Let me see what you're saying down here. It's 7:30. It's 12 o'clock somewhere, right? That's what it is. Dan, it's not that game. It's not that one. Leverite, it's not that either. But Mike, you've come in there strong and you've come in there really bang on with 6-1. Congratulations to you. That's a really good one, that is. Did you know that? Was that a good guess? Mike's coming in there. We've got another one on the board, another name on the board. Who else got 6-1? Let's have a look. No, it was just you, sir. Oh no, Robert Taylor, you were the second one down there. But 6-1 was the answer. Liban, you got 6-1 as well. Look at that. Congratulations. I mean, we did bat them. We batted them 6-1. Let's have a look at that. Man United 6-1 Southampton 2001. Let's bring this up on screen. This would be a cool little thing. Oh man, look how old school this is. Right, let's all feel a little bit old here when I pull this one up. Look at this, some old BBC website. Ruud van Nistelrooy caught Southampton stone cold with the fastest Premiership goal. Well, back when it was called the Premiership as well. Jeez, goal of the season, and went on to complete his first hat trick for Man United. 6-1. Look at that. So yeah, congratulations to you, Mike. You got that one as well. But Andy, I can see you there waiting patiently. Let me bring you on, sir. Let's have a quick chat. How you doing, my friend? Nice chat to you.
Hello. It's lovely to get to talk to you. I want to start off by saying how much I appreciate your channel and how much it's meant to me. I started following you just at the start of the season. The particular thing I want to highlight and thank you for is what you said about Jadon Sancho and mental health, because I struggle with depression and anxiety myself. And, you know, for you just to highlight like that meant a lot to me. And your channel and the Telegram group and everything has definitely been something that's been big for me. And, you know, having someone else to focus on and so forth. So thanks so much for that.
Mate, it's more than a pleasure. As I said, I'm sure you may have seen that video I did a long time ago in terms of my own mental health. And that was my first sort of experience on it, experience in that side of things. And it's actually something I want to do more of. I want to start a podcast where I get to speak about male mental health, maybe with some professionals, maybe with certain people like yourself who've experienced it. But the fact that you said that, it means a lot, man. It's why I like doing what I'm doing. It's why I feel the community is genuine, because there are people that just all come together for United and everybody sort of enjoys it for that reason. Have you been enjoying watching United this season as well?
Yeah, very much so. I was totally blown away by that Rashford goal. You know, when he's confident like that, he's definitely world class, and I just hope, you know, that will continue. I definitely think Ten Hag is the man for the job. One of, I think, his best strengths is he has that typical Dutch bluntness, you know, and he's very savvy. There's lots of reporters' questions where they're obviously trying to catch him out, and he's really savvy and he just doesn't fall for it, you know. I definitely see a lot of parallels in the sort of mindset he has with Fergie.
I'm trying not to say that too much, because I can see them. I think a lot of people can see them as well, and just in how he's handling players, and you're right in how he's handling the media as well. I think it was after the Burnley game, they were asking for updates on Jadon Sancho, and he said, "No, there's none. There's nothing to tell you." And then they asked for a comment on Ronaldo, and he said, "I invited you all out to Spain, and we sat down for a lunch, and I told you everything. There's nothing else to talk about. Let's move on." So you're right that there are a lot of parallels. I'm trying not to say it too loudly, because otherwise people are like, "Oh, here we go. You're saying he's the next Fergie," which is not what anybody's saying. He's not the next Fergie. He's the first. He's the first Eric Ten Hag, and it's something that annoys me actually about managers and players. But
it's just recognizing though that there's the same kind of winning mentality there, and you know, knows how to manage the media and keep the players motivated, and he wants to play good football.
Yeah, man, he does. He does. Right. As you're on here, Andy, remember, you've got your chance of winning 100 quid. Easy. There's only 4 numbers you can't say. You can't say 35. I mean, you can say it if you want, but you're not going to win. 35, 7, 58, and 91. They're the 4 numbers that are gone. So what's your guess?
44.
44. It's close, but it's just not there. It's just not there. I mean, this could be a rollover. We could be here until next year. I'll be completely honest, because there's still...
One other thing I want to say as well is what I really appreciate about your channel is how positive you are, and you know, you keep it light and fun as well. But you know, some kind of things like this, these sort of fan forums and things, can become very cliquey and very negative. So I really appreciate the tone of your channel as well. I think that's so important. So it's one of the reasons why I plan to stick around.
Mate, thank you very much for I suppose, being quite honest about it. It's quite a vulnerable thing for you to say what you said about how the fact that you suffer with mental health. And my DMs are always open. If you ever want to chat, you can come in there, or you can go into the community. But yeah, I'm glad the way this has grown, and it feels very genuine. It feels like everyone's here for the right reasons. And here's to a good 2023 where hopefully United can actually win some trophies at the same time, because that would be quite nice. Let's be honest. It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, listen, thanks so much for having me on. And anytime you're in Belfast, there'll be a pint waiting for you.
Mate, I haven't been to Northern Ireland in a while, actually, but I might be over there quite soon. I've got to go and see my family in Derry, so you never know. Might make a quick jaunt down to Belfast.
Oh, well, I mean, there's plenty of good pubs up there as well, so I'd be happy enough to head up there and go to Sandino or somewhere like that. So,
good man yourself, Andy. Nice to chat to you, and I hope you have a good night, man.
you too. Thanks for
Take it
having
easy,
me
buddy.
on. Happy Christmas to you, mate.
Yeah, happy Christmas to you too, buddy.
Cheers.
Mate, what an absolute don. Nick, it was a super chat that came on when I was talking with Andy there, and it was spot on, man. It's like it's very difficult. As I said, I remember that video I did a good while ago now, after everything that I went through, and I remember doing that. That video was an extremely I suppose vulnerable. I don't know what word to use to describe it, but I didn't need to do it. But I remember I was going in for surgery the next day, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to sort of keep the facade up anymore. No, facade's the wrong word. But I wasn't going to be able to hide it, if you know what I mean. And that's why I did that video. And the amount, honestly, that's of all the things I've done online, that's the thing that's blown me away the most. I think there was about 1,400 comments on the video, and my DMs blew up. My emails blew up. I think I spent all day in the recovery bed in hospital after the surgery just replying to emails. I literally had hundreds of different people that came out and said, thank you for doing that. It's made me realize that, if you can do it in such a public forum, there's probably something that I can do as well. And I hope that it empowered people. And Andy coming on there, speaking about it. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's something that everyone needs to, you can always reach out. My DMs are always open. I do reply to most of them. I can't reply to everyone. I do. If it's a genuine reason, I really will reply to everyone. But anyway, just, it's good to chat to the community. That's what this stream's for. It's a different sort of show. And Rory, a comment from you as well, sir, saying, one for you, Samwise the Brave. I always get Samwise Gamgee, yeah. Answer found easy on Wiki. As a proud Irishman, which Irish player has the most United appearances? I mean, it's got to be Roy Keane, isn't it? It's got to be Roy Keane. Is it? I mean, if it's not, is it John O'Shea? Nah. If that's not Roy Keane, I'll be fuming. Paula, thank you very much there. I'm going to read a few of your comments out down here. I've not been ignoring them, I promise. Warren, how you doing, sir? Would have joined late, but I'm late to the party. Only you found out about this live event yesterday. Sitting here in the dark as his power's out. My power is out. Hope everyone's having a good evening. Robert's saying, I've only been here since the start of the season, but it's not a community. It's a family. Big up to you, man. Big up to everyone who's joining in. And as Scott said there, man, round of applause. I mean, it might be Dennis Irwin, actually. Oh, shit. Is it Dennis Irwin? Fuming. It's Dennis Irwin. Right, that's it. I'm going to drink. Sorry about that. Dennis Irwin. Mr. 7 out of 10, man. That's who Dennis Irwin was. Just that consistent player. That player who just never give less than a 7 out of 10. Rarely would really go to a 9 out of 10, but he didn't need to. Just every single game, 7 out of 10. And he was arguably the best penalty taker that Manchester United have ever had. Until Van Nistelrooy came in. So I think so anyway. You're catching me out. I wasn't expecting you to quiz me. I wanted to quiz you. Julie, first player sent off in an FA Cup final. Let's see if I can get this before somebody pops it in the comments. Fuck. I can't remember players getting sent off in this set. Was it Scholes? No, it wasn't. It wasn't the first FA Cup final. So surely someone got sent off before that. That's a really hard question. Kevin Moran. Oh shit, yeah. That's a hard question. It's a good question though. So you can let me know in the comments because I don't actually know the answer to that. Is it Kevin Moran? Was that against Everton? Ray Wilkins? 85. Was that was against Everton, wasn't it? I think 85 was. Must have been Kevin Moran. Fun fact. I used to work with his son. I think. Was Darragh? I think Darragh. I think he was. Might have made that one up. TRK saying it's my first live show, but I've watched almost all the bit, mate. Lovely to have you join in there. I think it was Kevin Moran. There you go. Whoever got Kevin Moran, you beat me. So congratulations there. As if I'm going to forget Selhurst Park. Come on, I'm not that bad. But look, let me. It's my turn to quiz you. I'm going to get absolutely wasted here. It's my turn to quiz you. Let's get a couple more on the board. This is a. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, this is a very random question, but if you think about it, you might know it. Right. In 1912, something relatively unknown happened at Manchester United in this year for the first time. But what was that strange thing that happened? So in 1912, something happened that hadn't happened before. What was it? First person gets you right, you get a point on the board. What minute did Steve Bruce score the second goal against Wednesday? Wasn't that the night? Was that 90th minute, wasn't it? I think it was. Was it wrong? It wasn't Selhurst Park. Did it? Oh, was it not called Selhurst Park at that time? I'm getting absolutely obliterated here. Let's have a look. It wasn't rename the club. It wasn't we won the league. It wasn't a uniform change. Wasn't change our name. Wasn't an... I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not even slightly funny. We didn't get bombed. We also didn't get relegated. Wasn't the end of the war. Wasn't floodlights on. Wasn't that. No one's got it so far. 13th place. Night game. Newton Heath won the league. No one's got it yet. So I'll repeat the question for anybody who didn't get it there. In 1912, something relatively unknown happened at Manchester United in this year for the first time. But what was that strange thing? Let me go down here. Oh, shit. You're talking about that one. My bad. All right. Okay. That's a different one. As if you were there. How the hell did you get to that game? My God. Wasn't linesman. Wasn't playing at Main Road. It was to do with a signing, but it wasn't, of course, Phil Jones. Arsenal won the league. Alex, no, it wasn't someone joined City from United. We shared a ground with City. We beat Liverpool. Graham Souness was born. As if I'm going to give you a question about when Graham Souness was born. That'll be a terrible, terrible quiz. Danny, you are indeed correct. I'm not randomly referring to the Titanic. It was to do with the signing, but it wasn't to do with the first paid signing. It wasn't to do, what other one you said? First foreign signing? No, not at all. You went to Galatasaray when you were 13. Your dad's a madman. Cool, though. Cool, dad, but a madman. Think about it. Keep thinking about it. This one's got you. This one's stumped you all. It's not happened many times since. That's why I think so as well. Oh, wait there. I think we've got an art. Yeah, I think we've got the right one. I think Larry is down there with the right answer. Where is it? Man United signed a player from Liverpool. Larry, you're on the board. Larry Blagoon. What a name. On the board, Larry Blagoon. Now, good luck trying to name who that was. In August 1912, halfback Tom Charlton signed on a free transfer from Liverpool. And there you go. That was the answer there. There was a super sticker that was sent in from Julie, by the way. I saw that earlier. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore it, but I didn't mention it. Thank you very much. Andy, a little super chat from you, sir. What do you think about Moukoko and Thuram? Moukoko, of course, he looks like a cracking little player from Dortmund, doesn't he? And Thuram from Mönchengladbach, he came on at halftime. Was it halftime? I think it was halftime, just before halftime for France. He obviously adds pace. I think the profile of Thuram's an interesting one. And quite a few of you have actually mentioned and spoken to me about him. It's an interesting conversation, I think, Thuram, because price-wise, it's the sort of signing that we could make in January, that it'll be pretty reasonable. And you could kind of see it happening. It would just be whether or not whether Ten Hag actually believes that he is the right sort of signing. Oh, one sec. I think I might have got it right. Oh, wrong. Sorry. One sec. Warren, did you say it first? 1 second here. Let me go up here. Oh, no. Sorry, Larry. I'm sorry, Larry. Don't hate me. I've been correctly called out. Warren got it first. Warren David, sir, you're on the board. I'm sorry, Larry. Don't hate me. All right? Just try not to. You got him just before me. He's a meanie. There you go. He's all right then. But look, what's the score in the game? Let's have a look. 1-1. That's a shame, isn't it? What else we got to talk about up here? We've got so many talking points. Right, Rob, let's bring you in, sir. You've been sitting there waiting patiently for me. How are you doing, my friend?
Doing good, Sam. Thanks for having me on.
Mate, where are you from, sir? I'm loving the accent.
I'm from Ocala, Florida, which is about an hour from Tampa.
Wow. Well,
So-
lovely to have you on board.
Hey, I wanted to just been on this journey now with you for right at a year now. I believe it was Christmas last year I started watching your show, and you have the best sources of information that's unbiased. That's what I love about your show. It's just my go-to channel every morning. I get up, get to work, put you on, watch the live show, or watch, when I can. I hardly ever get to watch you live, but it's just a great show. I get caught up on all the information for United. Love the comments. You're just a happy guy. Your joyous, infectious attitude is great.
Mate, what done? Well, thank you very much. Lovely to have you joining in from California.
Yeah, there you go, man. That's for you.
Oh, there
right
she is, sir. There she is. All
Yeah.
right, the whole way over there. Nice color choice, by the way. Nice color choice.
I got to get down to Tampa. I got to get to the Tampa Stadium with my sticker.
Oh, hell yeah.
United,
that is required. I'll pay for your Uber. You got Uber there, right?
right. Also, I just wanted to mention probably the thing I've been the most impressed with Ten Hag is his man management. Whether it's been sitting players down for breaking rules, putting his arm around a player to try to rebuild that confidence, and you clearly see it in Rashford. We're all hopeful that with Sancho that's going to be the case, and he's basically just say, go get yourself mentally prepared and ready, because we do tend as fans to forget this is a job, for them, and the stress of that is immense. Especially putting on young men, teenagers at times, so we tend to forget that as fans. So let's always be mindful of that when it comes to, giving them our grace in those regards.
Yeah, for me, the man management of the whole Ronaldo situation, I think was such a difficult thing for him to have to do.
That stung as a fan of United for 20 odd years. I don't know if it was just his management, the people around him had really convinced him that he could leave United on his terms. But it was just odd. Like you mentioned it over and over again. The way he conducted himself for his entire career, for that to happen the way it happened was just so out of character for him.
I wouldn't say it was ever out of character. It's just I think I saw a good article today. With basically, I think it was Jamie Carragher who said it. Damn it, I've got to agree with Jamie Carragher here. He was basically saying that Ronaldo's he's kind of been a bit of a hassle to have as a player, but his product has been so good that you go, okay, I'll deal with it. But now that the product and the goals and the influence on a team has kind of dried up, the hassle's not worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. I forget which Ferguson's autobiographies he talked about at that level. You're managing egos. You're not managing. These guys know how to play. They all understand the game. They all have techniques and tactical understanding. They don't need that coaching. You're managing their egos. And he by far had the biggest of them all.
Yeah, he did.
Hopefully he'll find wherever he goes off to, he'll find that spark, and he'll show that he still can do it, at that level, whatever that level is next for him. Because I think we all want to see it. So,
he's gone. He's Saudi Arabia now. He's Saudi Arabia for the next few years.
2 or 3. Then he's coming to the MLS. So I think that's
you're fine with that, yeah.
Well, I mean, as far as entertainment, it'd be fun to see him. I would love to see him and Messi playing against one another in the MLS. I bash the MLS, but it does get better every year.
How's Beckham's team getting on with Phil Neville?
They're doing okay. I don't really watch the MLS, to be honest with you. I've been to a few games in Orlando. It's a beautiful stadium. It's when you watch the Premier League week in, week out, and you watch other European leagues, it's really difficult to watch the MLS. Like, going in person is fun, but I think that's with any sporting event, sporting events live are always much better, regardless of the sport. So, But anyway, Dan, thank you so much
Rob,
for your time. Keep doing what you're
Whoa.
doing.
Rob, sir, you're not finished yet. You haven't given me a number, my friend.
Oh.
You got remember.
Oh.
There's 5 numbers that have gone. It depends how good your memory is. I can take you. Don't say 35, 7, 58, 91, or 44. Give me a number.
Let's go with 65.
65 is such a good number. But it's wrong. But it's a really good number. That's a really good number. I thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't fair of me. 65 is off, and that's from Rob. Mate, really a great pleasure to chat to you. Lovely to have United fans from across the pond, from around the world. I think that's one of the best things about the community, man. Like, we do the map on the Fridays, and they're around the world. They're everywhere. We're
I try to get up on Fridays so I can get on the map.
Well, you're going to get on the map now anyway, because you made it onto the stream. I just need to remember that tomorrow. I'll try to.
Thank you. Have a wonderful Christmas. We'll be in touch. Take care.
Pleasure. Mate, this is cool. This is such a good idea, this stream. It really was. I'm loving this. What are we at now? Still 1-1? Yeah, still 1-1 between. As I said, if you wanted a watch along, I'm finally doing a watch along. This is about as much as watch along is I'm ever going to get. What were you all saying down there? Julie, you think it's going to be 99? Mike, you're saying 91, 68 the year. Well, all I'm saying is no one's got it yet. No one's got it yet. Looks like we're going to have to go down to the quiz again, because I'm enjoying this quiz. Ashley, I can see you there waiting patiently to come on. I might open it up to... Actually, no, I won't open it up. Let's get a couple more quiz questions here. Already done that one. Already got that one. Nah, you should know. Oh, this one's a tough one. Right, okay. Fastest finger first. Actually, no, I don't even think it's a fast finger first. It's just kind of a hard question. Which club was Jesper Blomqvist signed from? Not only is that a hard name to say, it's a hard question. Which club did Manchester United sign Jesper Blomqvist from? I know. It's a really hard question. I'm going down there. Whoever's first. Alex, you are incorrect. It is not Gothenburg, but we have got a straight... Oh, look at that. Ian down there with the Parma ham. He's got in there straight away. That's 2 points on the board for Ian. It's Ian going toe-to-toe with Alex. So right now, we're having a scrap between Alex and Ian for the Garnacho shirt. It's not Garnacho shirt. Garnacho poster. Nick saying, this is fantastic. How can I join you watching from Mexico? For a little in a little bit, I'll pop the link into the comments here so anybody can join in and not just members. Because if you're a member currently, my friend, I think you are, then you can go into the members only chat in Telegram and the link is in there to join in. But Ashley, you're waiting there patiently. Let me bring. Oh no, TP, you're saying you got it first. Well, hold on here. Hold on here. Stewart's inquiry. We're doing a bit of VAR, a little bit of VAR. One sec here. TP, I can see you. You're second. I can see Ian is 2 ahead of you on YouTube on my screen. I apologize if it's not on yours, but on my screen, VAR. I can't use my phone to show you because that's got the number on it, so I can't use my phone. But Ian got in there just first. I apologize to you. But look, Ashley, let's bring you on, sir. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Yes, mate. Lovely to chat to you. Merry Christmas. Well, not Merry Christmas, but nearly Merry Christmas.
Nearly Christmas, yeah. Happy holidays to everyone in the channel.
Where are you watching from, sir?
I'm watching, from Warrington.
Local boy.
Aye. Yeah. I used to live in Haywood before I met my wife, and then I moved to Warrington 2017. And
you've enjoyed it ever since, right?
Yeah, it's a lot quieter. I mean, it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy year with the club, and we seem to be finally going in the right direction. I mean, I'm hoping to the love of God that all my Christmases come at once, and I call them the cancer. We all know them, the Glazers, go soon. But I would be lying if I didn't have this little bit in the back of my head saying it could be another smokescreen, because you've said in many of a great video that they lie and they put up smokescreen. So I hope I'm wrong, but I'm not going to lie. I do have that little bit in the back of my head saying that's what it could be.
I think everybody's just got that. It doesn't matter how much hope you've got. You can't possibly give yourself 100% hope until it's guaranteed, until they literally aren't owners anymore, just in case they can somehow, because I think what they've tried to do pretty much they've tried to do that. They've tried to find somebody who's willing to give them money without wanting to actually run the club. They've effectively tried to find a bank that's bigger than the bank, because the bank won't give them enough money to buy the club. So they're just trying to find, probably tried to find an investor to actually pay for it, and then go, you can give us all your money, but you can't control the club. It's like, who's going to, who in their right mind is going to do that? No one.
No one. I mean, for me, like I said, I mean, whoever comes in, I know there's been a lot of talk about it. You've done a cracking video on it as well about Old Trafford itself. I mean, for me, I hope that a model like City's is done, like another ground is built, and then whilst Old Trafford's been updone, they use that, and the ladies can use that as well, because they've been having a cracking season.
Well, I don't know how they do
Devils.
I don't know how they do that. The whole concept of rebuilding or renovating Old Trafford is such a minefield, because we waited too long. We waited too.
True, but just for me personally, whatever he's done with the ground, I mean, kind of, I am actually partially certain the last time I went to Old Trafford was 10 years ago. But even then, like, the Concords are so outdated. But for me, it was just a nightmare. So I hope whatever happens to the ground, they try and take that in, not just for someone like myself, but for disabled people as a whole.
Well, I mean, I think was it last year where they had to bring in more disabled seating. I think that was forced on them legally because they didn't have enough requirements. But yeah, mate, the concourses are fucking abysmal for anybody who's got foresight. My mum suffers quite badly from partially sighted, so I understand the difficulties and the troubles when it comes to it. But yeah, for pretty much every person, fully able-bodied and partially sighted and anything in between, Old Trafford is not fit for purpose in any way.
No, it's not. But let's on a happy note, it's a pleasure to speak to you on more pleasant circumstances, because I actually met you in person at the protest before the Liverpool game.
Yes, mate. I've met such. I've never said this before actually on the stream. I might have done, but before the protest, there was a bloke a fully bald bloke with tattoos all over his head and his arms, who stopped me and said, "Hello, mate. I watch the United People's. I watch you." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you." And then I met this full family with a husband, a wife, and 2 kids. And they said, "Oh, yeah, watching." I had a little picture with them. And I remember I met you. I met the diversity of the people I met outside Old Trafford was fantastic. And that's something I've always, like, the fact that I was able to go to the protest, join in, and I didn't have to worry about anything, because I'm proud of what I do, and I don't do anything that I think goes against the interests of the club.
No, and you should be, mate. And all you should do is just keep on doing what you're doing. Hopefully, Ten Hag will steer us to some form of silverware.
It's coming. It's coming. It might only be the League Cup, but it's still coming. Hopefully, anyway.
No, I think we'll beat Barca, and I think we'll get through and get to a final of the Europa League this season.
Jeez, if we beat Barca, that is going to be a tasty game. I think I got the email about the away allocation. I think it's 4,200. They're saying it's going to go down to 2 credits. I'm down to 0 because I lost all my credits. So I need to go right down before I get to that Barca game. But before you leave, Ashley, you know what time it is. It's time for your number.
Best year ever, 99.
99. Oh, it's a great year. It's a great year. It's a great age. It is a great age, but it's not the right one.
Well, it's been absolutely a pleasure, Sam. You keep on doing what you're doing, and I hope everyone in the community has a lovely Christmas and a happy New Year. Bring on the next stage of United.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Nice to chat to you again, dude. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Bye. Mate, look at that. Another number bites the dust. We've had 35, 7, 58, 91, 44, 65, and 99. No one's got it yet. This could be a rollover. Somebody down there gifting me. I think someone's gifted memberships, and I might have bloody missed it because I've been so sorry. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything down here. I think I have. 1 second there. Scroll down to the bottom. Yes, I have. I've missed a few things here. Rory, sorry, sir. I think you sent a super chat in. So I'm trying, because I'm doing this now, I'm not staring at the answers as at the comments just as much. Right. Let me make sure I go back and read a few of these. Makoka and Taram. I've already done those. There's Joshua. You've gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much, dude. Danny, Piotr, Sartorial Rogue, and Guna Goat. I don't know what you're doing in this channel, mate. You're in the wrong spot. But look, you can join us, and then you can we'll forget about it. We'll let you in. We're an inclusive community. And Liban, you've gifted 10 again. Wow. Sosig, Joe Maloney, Irvin, Mabandala, Tyron, Andrew, Martin, lots of you down there. And I apologize. I think somebody sent a super chat, but it's actually gone off my screen before I could read it. I think it was to do with Tony Dunn, if I'm correct. By the way, the score now, missed that one there. It's 2-2 between Liverpool and City. I'm sure I can see you all hyping it in the comments there. Who scored? You got Mahrez scored, and then a minute later, Salah equalised for Liverpool. I mean, look, one thing you got to say about Liverpool and City games, they do tend to live up to expectation, don't they? From an entertainment perspective, they do definitely entertain. Now, hopefully, any more injuries in there? Is it just me or not? Not that I would wish injuries. I wouldn't wish injuries. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Let's get a couple more quiz questions down here. Remember, any members? In fact, I'll tell you what. Let me open it up now. I've kept it for members only for the time being. Let's open it up to everybody. As long as you got good internet and you can speak, I'll bring you on. That's the link there. If you want to come and chat to me for the last, 10, 15 minutes of the show, we'll get a few more quiz questions in. And if nobody gets the answer, we're going to have to roll this over. And this £100 is going to have to be rolled over. But someone's going to win the Garnacho poster. Let's get a couple more quiz questions on the go, right? Currently, we've got Ian and Alex. You're winning on 2 apiece. This one here. Let me find out this one. This one's going to be fastest finger first, but it's a good question, right? Which club did Manchester United buy Antonio Valencia from? Fastest finger first. Let's go down there. Let's see who's got it. I'm waiting for the answers. Oh, it depends. Oh, let's have a look. This is really fun. This is really fun, actually, to do this quiz. Now, I don't know whether to open this up to the floor or not, because Levra, you've got in there first, but I don't know who Wigner are. And Ruben's got it right with the spelling. It depends how much of an asshole I'm being. Because technically, I'm feeling generous. I'm going to give it to Levra. You've got it, sir. I'm going to give it to you. And that means that you're equal with 2 on top. Ruben, don't hate me. Don't hate me for that. But that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just being generous. I know you got the right answer, but you spelled it wrong. So many of you got it right there. Tyler, Trav, Captain, Josh, Chris, Ian, Triple. So many of you got it right. And it's quite an easy one. That's why I said fastest finger first. But let's go for one more quiz question here. But Levra, I'm going to give that one to you. No, we don't need to know that one. We know that one. Know that one. Whoa, this is a hard question. This is a hard question. I don't think I would have known this. Let's see if you do. Get your knowledge hats on. Is that a thing? A knowledge hat? Just made it up. Who did Sir Alex Ferguson sign from Celtic in 1987? And a clue, this person scored 24 league goals in his first season. The first player to do so since George Best. So he's no joke of a player. But who did Fergie sign from Celtic in 1987? As I said, it's a tough question. It's only tough if you don't know the answer, but if you do know the answer, it's easy. Just like a few of you in the comments here, look at that. You're coming in straight away. Hassan there, very quick. Kevin, you were just behind him. Liban, you got it. Quite a few of you got it down there. But the first one, that's going to Hassan, which means I think you're on 2 points. Oh man, we got a Royal Rumble coming here. We've got 4 of you on 2 points now. This is gonna get scrappy. It's gonna turn into a fight. It's gonna be a fight. Danish, man. I don't even know. I wasn't even born. It's overrated. Chocky is a legend indeed. But McClare, it was Brian McClare. Wow, that's a good quiz. Right, let's get one more question in. Let's see if we can bring in at Mike. I can see you there waiting in the comments. Let's bring you on. I didn't know this. I did not know this. When is that right? Let me read this before. Nah, I don't like that question. I don't like that question. Right, let me pull up a few more. Let me see if we can get some more. Man United in the 2000s. Scroll down to the bottom for the answer key. There we go. Right. Ooh, this is a hard question. How good's your knowledge? 3-2 City, apparently. That's what I'm seeing screamed in the comments. It is 3-2 City. Hey, Nathan Acker. Oof, they're good. Right. Who did Manchester United play? Let me make sure I got my year right here. Yeah. Who did Manchester United play in their first game in the Champions League in the 2007-8 season? Now, that, of course, is when we won the double. Who did we play in the first game of the Champions League in that season? Looking down there. And this will be the last quiz question before we bring Mike on. That's a tough question. That's a really tough question. See if anybody's got the right one down there in the comments. Dan Round, you're going for Dynamo Kiev. It's not Dynamo Kiev. It's not Roma Lozzi. We've got Daniel Darks going for Bayer Leverkusen, but Tim Goodwin is coming in strong. Sporting Lisbon, indeed. And of course, Ronaldo. He scored the goal with a diving header against his former club. So Tim Goodwin, you're here on the board with 1 point. Tim Goodwin. That was a good win, Tim. I'll give you that. Pretty appropriate name. Mike, I can see you there, sir. Let me bring you on. Let's have a little conversation. How you doing there, buddy?
I'm good, Sam. I'm good. How's you?
Mate, I'm doing great. Nice to have you on board. Merry Christmas and all that.
Merry Christmas, and all I can say is cheers, Sam.
Cheers, mate. It's a good choice. I would say it's a good choice, but it's not. It's Carling. You can do better than that.
Yeah, but it's more of a session one, isn't it?
That's true. It's needs must. Needs must.
Exactly.
Did you enjoy the game yesterday? What's your feeling about United in the second half of this season?
Second half of the season, I think it's going to be all right. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll get third stroke fourth. I can't see any reason why we can't. I think just the major thing is Eric Ten Hag.
Gives you confidence.
Oh, massively, massively. I've never had this much confidence since Fergie. Can't deny. I mean, the bloke has just completely transformed the club, and that's never happened since Ferguson.
And he's had to transform it. There was so many problems, kind of basic problems at the club. Like you keep talking. The amount of times we talked in cliches, have we? We talked about all the basics of they're not fighting for the shirt. The culture's wrong at the club. It's not just been a case of you need to sign a new midfielder and it's all sorted out. There were fundamental problems at the club.
No, I mean it's like Arnold said. I mean we wasted money massively. I mean I've followed United since 1981. I mean we were a cup team at best at that time. And then to see Fergie come in 86 and what he'd done, and to go through the 90s as being probably the greatest team of the Premier League so far.
Oh yeah, still without doubt. Although City are trying to bloody beat that now, I'll tell you what, where they're going. Was it 4 and 5 they've got? I think.
Yeah, but you've got to think we were a self-sustained team. Sorry, a self-sustained club.
Yeah,
we had our money. We didn't need the fairy godmother of here you go. There's 6 billion if you want to have 6 billion, or there's just sign who you want. The FIFA kind of football. We were the ones that were just we'll sign the best players because we can.
And there's a stat that I love about that time, because everybody says that United bought the league. And our dominance was just purely based on finance. But if you look at the biggest spenders between 92, I think 2013, I think United were only the biggest spenders in about 3 or 4 of those seasons. And I'm not even sure that we won the league in those years. I know we won. I know we were the biggest spenders in '99.
No, I think they were the years after we failed. Or after,
What,
no, they may be the I think the 2 or 3 years you're talking about are the ones where we actually either failed, came second, or I think it might have been that we won the league and wanted to keep it going.
Yeah. But it definitely, it's such a false narrative that United bought the league. We spent, but we didn't spend anywhere near as much as Blackburn, who tried it, Newcastle, who tried it, then Arsenal, and then there was Chelsea, and then there was City, and Liverpool were the biggest spenders a couple of times in there as well. But look, man, there's one important question I've got to ask you, Mike, and you know exactly what that question is, and that is, what is your number between 1 and 100? All right. You got to give me a number between 1 and 100, and if you get it spot on, you win 100 quid cash. It's the easiest competition in the world.
93.
It's such a good number. It's one of my favorite numbers. It's not, but you didn't get it either. It's not.
I've been putting in 91 all the way along, but for some it was just 93 for obvious reasons.
You're going to be fuming if it's 91 now.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But Mike, lovely to chat to you, buddy. I'm sure I have.
And you, Sam, have an amazing Christmas, mate.
Yeah, you too, dude. Nice to chat.
All right, buddy.
Mate, what a don. It's not 93 either. I tell you what, I didn't quite think about this. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we've had 8 quarters on, and we've had no right answers. We might have to do a rollover to tomorrow morning. I don't know how I'm going to do the rollover, but we might have to. Jeez, we're nearly an hour and a half into this. I want to take this time out here, take a little minute, I suppose, just to say I can't believe what's happened on this channel and where we're at now compared to where we were a year ago, and the genuine community vibe behind it. I think we've proven that you don't just need loud, shouty content. You don't need embarrassing content to rise to the top. Maybe I'm not at the top, but I'm fine with the position we're in, and I'm proud of it. As I said, I've been and I've studied. I've got my history degree. That's where I wrote the Munich air disaster, dissertation on the Munich air disaster, and then I've got a diploma in journalism. So I've done my time. I learned shorthand. By the way, shorthand. If you don't know what shorthand is, Google it. Fucking hell, that's the worst exam I've ever had in my entire life. So shorthand is what's used in court by anybody who's in court, because in court you're not allowed any recording devices. It's why you get judge, the drawings of Rooney throughout the whole Rooney Vardy thing, and there's like none of them look like him. They need to get better artists, but you're not allowed to have cameras or recording devices in court for obvious reasons. So that's why you use shorthand. And to pass the shorthand exam, you have to write down, I think it's about 90 or 100 words a minute at 96% accuracy. So when you're writing shorthand, it's fucking mental. It's crazy. But to pass the whole degree or the diploma, you need to do it. But in the first exam, I sat there and I was writing it down, and then my hand seized up because I was nervous. And as soon as you miss one word and you go backwards, you're screwed. You fucked the whole exam up. So then the next exam I went in, it was about 8 in the morning. I had like 2 double vodka shots and 2 Valiums. And this was like 8 in the morning. And I went into that exam so calm, and I passed with flying colors. So the moral of the story is alcohol for exams is a good thing. That's basically my lesson here that I'm trying to tell everybody. I'm not trying to tell everybody that, but it worked for me. But yeah, it's back to the point I was trying to make there before I got sidetracked. Yeah, I'm proud of what the last year has been for the community. I'm proud of what's been built. Put a lot of time and a lot of work into it, and I think it's paid off. And I'm looking forward to the year that's coming up next. I really, really am. Right, let's. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. All right. The Glasgow Brekkie. Jeez, I like Glasgow. It's a good place. It is a good place. And I can see you down there, right? Hopefully are you turned off? You're muted. Your mic's muted. Are you on? I think you're on. You maybe just not got video. Are you in?
Yeah, I'm here, mate. How you doing?
Ah, there he is. There's Ant. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just a little knackered.
Just nice to bring you on. You know, last time we had a conversation, you were stuck in your shed wearing like a black balaclava.
Funnily enough, I'm still stuck in the same shed.
Still stuck in the same shed. Are you wearing a black balaclava as well?
No. This is my office now, so this is where I work. But no balaclavas.
Well, I like the appropriate angry Hulk that you've got as your profile photo, mate.
Yeah, that's what the kids call me, Dad Hulk.
Oh, is it? They love you that much, yeah? Or they're just terrified of you?
No, they just know when I turn green, they've got to run. But yeah, no, I just wanted to say, yeah, like everyone else has said, I love what ETH is doing with the club. I've not felt this positive in such a long time, and you know that I've been a supporter since I was a little kid. So what, 36 years now, I think, and I haven't felt this positive in a long time. So it's just good to actually look forward to watching the club play again, rather than thinking, oh God, here we go again. What's it going to be this time? You know, like our therapy sessions that we had.
Oh, geez, I don't want to open that red room again.
God, that was harsh, man. But the other thing, like off the topic of football, that I just wanted to say, I just want to shout out my solidarity with everyone going on strike, the nurses and DWP. I think it's about right that people started fighting back for, you know, what's right for everyone.
I agree.
So there are bigger things in the world than just our love of vaccine.
Yeah, I feel a little bit lucky than this my current situation. I'm being impacted by the increased cost of living, but I'll be able to ride this storm. But there's a lot of people that are being pushed below the breadline and that aren't going to be able to cope with what's going on at the moment. So I completely agree that, a general strike is coming. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, we'll put it this way. I've got staff that work for me that are living on the poverty line. They're using food banks like every week to survive. Yeah. And that's not right. If you work for a government, that isn't right. You know, that people are living that way. And I just hope something comes of this. And that we win the league. So,
let's go full circle and we win the league.
Yeah. Why not? If we're wishful thinking, we might as well just add that on the end.
Yeah, right. If we've got a list of things, like a list of wishes for my resolution for 2023 is a general strike and a title. It's not asking for much, is it? It's not asking.
No, why not? Aim for the moon and shoot.
More importantly, and you need to give me a number between 1 and 100 because you've got a chance here, mate.
Remind me again of what's gone before.
Right. So what we've had before, we've had 35, 7, 58, 91, 44, 65, 99, and 93. Anything else is up for grabs?
Mate, this is me. You know there's only one number I'm going for. 69.
So predictable. And if I would be offended with myself if I had chosen 69. Because I know that you were the only person who's probably going to come on and say that.
Nah, I'm sure a few of the lads are probably thinking it as well. I'll take the bullet.
You're the only one who's actually going to say it, though.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Someone's got to. But no, unfortunately, it's a great number. It's dinner for two, but it is not 69.
Hey, still open for someone to win then.
It is still open for someone to win. Maybe it's never going. I don't know. I'm sure someone will win it. But look, Ant, nice to chat to you, mate.
And you, buddy.
Always a pleasure.
Take it easy, mate.
Mate, this is great, isn't it? We're going to be here all night. I need more beer. My word. Let's have another couple quiz questions. Anybody who I don't know. I suppose at this point, actually, we can do next 5 or 10 minutes. Ask me whatever you want. It can be football related. It can be non-football related. It can be anything. It seems like Liam enjoyed that story. It's a pretty decent story, I think. I'm quite happy with that story. Still 3-2 to City, by the way. It was Ake, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Ake with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Hey, Kevin De Bruyne is a bit dirty, isn't he? God, he's good. Right, let's get another quiz question up here. That's too easy. That's too easy. I didn't know that. No, let me go here. Let me go on a different one. Let's scroll down here. Oh, no. There we go. There. No, it's too easy. Right. I've got the hiccups now. Right. This one here. This is a good question. Next quiz question. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. I might do another 3 quiz questions. In fact, I'll do it now, right? These are going to be the last 3 quiz questions, and then I'm going to crown the winner of the Garnacho poster. All right. And currently we've got Ian on 2, Leverai Mech on 2, Alex on 2, and Asan, you're on 2. And there's plenty on 1 as well. And anybody can come in with 3 in a row. Easy. Who did Manchester United play in the Carling Cup final of 2006? Boom. Get in the comments there. Get in the comments there. Oliver, you're over there donating 5 memberships. What an absolute don. Mokete, Chinedu, MB, Medim, and Matt Rogerson. You are the lucky 5 there. Who did they beat in the 2006 final? Let's have a look. See who's got there first. Araf, you're in there sweet and quick. And it's just before Ian. Ian, you could have been running away with it there, but you're just not quick enough. You've got to sit. There you go. Araf, you're in there with Wigan. Congratulations, sir. Araf's on the board. Right. So there's 2 more questions. There's 2 more questions left. Let me go down here. It's too easy, that one. Let's go for that here. I found a good website here. That's too easy. That's too easy. Ooh, I like this one. I think you'll know this if you think about it. What record did Ruud van Nistelrooy set when he scored a penalty against Blackburn on the 19th of January 2002? What record did Van Nistelrooy set when he scored a penalty against Blackburn on the 19th of January 2002? You let me know in comments. You got to type it in quick. You got to get in there good. Get in there nice and early. Who's going to get there first? And it wasn't Wigan. Lots of you got Wigan before. Right. So, you need to be specific. Oh, there you go. Klein, you were very specific. Alex, you're so close. So close. It wasn't 7. It wasn't 10. It was 8 in a row. 8 in a row. Actually, no. It was. Yeah, he scored 8 in a row. The previous record was 7. But he turned it into 8 in a row. Who, of course, Jamie bloody Vardy. Bloody Jamie Vardy. It's a point for Klein. Rory, you've said, mate, what generous super chat, Rory. Thank you very much, man. Let me see what you're saying. True story. My brother lives in Manchester and we had tickets for the 50th anniversary dinner of a 68 Champions League win. Bottom line, alcohol is bad because I couldn't go. Too drunk. Rory, I'll top your drunk story there. Man United related. My good friend Drum, who I used to go United games with, he's still alive. Just don't see him much. Mainly because I don't go to games anymore. Anyway, he's sorted tickets out for United against Liverpool, hospitality tickets. I think it's the only time I've been hospitality at Old Trafford. And it was when we were playing Liverpool, and it was the game where Balotelli was playing for Liverpool and De Gea had an absolute stormer. I think we won 3-1. Let's have a look. Man United 3-1. Liverpool. De Gea, I know De Gea and Balotelli were playing. Was it like 2015? 3-0? 14. There you go. 3-0. Remember that. De Gea produced a man of the match performance. I remember that much. Right. Anyway, speaking of how bad alcohol is, we obviously got absolutely plastered because it was free booze. When you go to one of the hospitality ones, it's kind of hard not to just get absolutely plastered on the free booze. Got absolutely leathered, and we were in there. We were there in the hospitality seats, and everybody around us is just sort of very polite, sitting down, enjoying the armchairs, and we're literally up jumping. We're on the seats when United scored. We're playing Liverpool, of course we are. We're up jumping on these seats, holding onto the backs, like holding onto the heads of the people in front of us, and like just shaking them whilst we're scoring. Nearly got kicked out. And then eventually, of course, we went back in. We enjoyed ourselves. We enjoyed the celebrations, and we went out. And everybody left to go to town to carry on the night. It wasn't the Martial debut. It wasn't that game. It was earlier than that. But I popped into the Travel Lodge on the walk back from Old Trafford. When you go back across the bridge and you go walking into town, go back past Chiquitos and all that industrial estate. I popped into Travel Lodge to go to the toilet. And I was so drunk. I sat down. I went for a sit down wee. I needed it at that point in time. I couldn't trust myself. I fell asleep. I woke up like 2.5 hours later without my jacket. And I was like, what's gone on? Didn't have my wallet. Luckily, I had my phone. And luckily, my friend had my wallet and, and my jacket. And I got a cab into town and I met them. But more of the story is alcohol is bad at football. And I've got far too many good stories of bad alcohol-related things at football games. But let's go back to the quiz here. And let's get another one on here. Ooh. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Right. So there's 2 questions left in the quiz, right? And you're saying this, a UPTV box game. It would be bad for me. It would be bad for me. Julie, you cracked two ribs in a strep for them once. That's painful. That's a painful one. Ollie, you're leaving. Thank you very much, dude, for your generosity in sending in some gifted memberships. Lovely to have you on board here. Shame we couldn't get you on screen for a chat, but I'm sure we'll speak soon at some point, right? Apparently, it's kicking off in the City game. We'll hopefully kick off, punch each other in the face, get a couple of injuries. I can deal with that. Right. Anyway, two more questions left in the quiz, and then I'm crowning the winner. Right. This one here. Who played his last game for Manchester United when they lost 1-0 at home to West Ham on the 8th of December, 2001? It's a tough question. This player was sold in the Christmas transfer window. I won't tell you who he was sold to, but who played his last game for Manchester United when they lost 1-0 at home to West Ham on the 8th of December, 2001? Let me see who you're saying in the comments. Ian, it's not Roy Keane. It's not Roy Keane. Alex, you're going for Van Nistelrooy. It's not Van Nistelrooy. He couldn't play his last game for us because he only just signed for us in that season. 2001. Remember this. There's John. John's coming strong. Congratulations to you. And Tim, he's just got in there before you. That is brutal. I swear that's happened twice. But John, you got the point. It's going to John Kermond. Congratulations, sir. Which means we are down to the last question. This is quite nervy. This is nervy. I've got to make sure that this is a very important question now. I've got to make sure I get this right. Can't believe some of you said Van Nistelrooy. We only signed Van Nistelrooy in that year. That's terrible. That's terrible. Right. Ooh, let me find this one. I feel like Boris in Goldeneye clicking his pen. Don't know why I'm clicking a pen. I'm not even got a piece of paper. Just got a pen. Right. Oh, this is a good one, right? This is going to be fastest finger first. And what I said here, I'm going to try and your first answer is the only answer I'm taking. Don't just spam the comments. During the 2006-07 season, how many times did Manchester United fail to score in all competitions? Fastest finger first. That's a tough one. It's a tough one. I left it nice and open here for the last question so everybody could get in if they wanted to. Let's see who gets it right. Let's see who's down in the comments. Ian, you're going for 3. Alex, 2. Incorrect. Charlie, 7. Incorrect. 4. Incorrect. 5. Incorrect. Everybody's saying all the different numbers. 2. Incorrect. Even 8. Incorrect. Oh, mate, this is unbelievable, Jeff. Absolutely unbelievable, Jeff. 20. Let's not go a bit. That's a bit strong. That is a bit strong. I can't believe it's got this many answers, and it's gone down to this. Kevin, congratulations, sir. You've got it with 9. I'm gonna have to give another answer. I'm gonna have to give another question there. I'm gonna have to give another question. Kevin, you've got it there. Kevin Allen. 9. It took that many answers for you to get it right. You wouldn't expect that there to be that many games where United didn't score a goal at all. 0-0s. 9 0-0s. That's Van Gaal. That's proper Van Gaal, that is. Jeez. Right. Let's get this one here. Ooh. Let's find this. Oh, this is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Right. So this is the final question of the quiz, the whole night, right? And then we'll wrap up quite soon. But this is the important one here. This is from the 2004 FA Cup winning season for Manchester United, right? Who was sent off for Manchester United during the 5th round? There you go. That's it. That's the last question of the quiz. Who was sent off for Manchester United during the 5th round in the 2004 FA Cup winning season? Let's see who got it right. Let's see going down here. Ooh. Araf, it's not Scholes. Somewhere it's not Ronaldo. It's not Nani. It's not Roy Keane. John, you're coming in strong there with Gary Neville. That's your second there towards the end. I'm going to have to keep going. We haven't got a winner. The first of three is going to win this one. John's coming strong with 2 answers right towards the end, out of nowhere, out of absolutely nowhere. Congratulations, sir. You're on 2 now. Right. Let's go for this one. That was a good one. I enjoyed that one. What about this one? Nah. Oh, no, that's a stupid one. That's a stupid one. Come on. Yeah, give me that one. Give me a tough one. Right. No, it's too easy. Too easy. It's hard. I've got to make sure I get this one right. What year was that? No, it's a stupid one. Sorry, ladies and gents, you're going to have to keep yourself occupied here. It's still 3-2, by the way. 84 minutes to City. So it looks like City are going through 2002-3 season. I like the sound of that. Come on in. Let's have a look. Why am I singing Looney Tunes? Oh, God, these questions are getting ridiculous. These questions are getting pretty ridiculous. I was doing so well until this point. Because I've got pressure. It's the last question. It's the last question. Got to make sure I get it right. No, it's too easy. In fact, you know what? Sod that. This is probably going to be a fastest finger first, right? This is going to be a fastest finger first. During the 2001-2 season, who was the highest scorer for Manchester United? Poof! That's it. Whoever gets it, gets it. Whoever's first down there, let's have a look. We've got a winner. All I'm saying, ladies and gents, is we've got a winner. I can see it down here in the comments. So many of you got it straight away. Alex, it wasn't Rooney. Ian, it was, of course, Van Nistelrooy, which means Ian. Round of applause for our Ian. He's actually right there. Look at that. He's sitting there waiting in the stream like he knew he was going to win it. There he is. There's the man himself.
I thought it'd come back as... Yeah. Oh, man, I'm looking... Do you know what? I was at the game last night and the amount of people I saw with the United We Stand fanzine, just looking at it, I saw that so many times. It was quite real and it looks really cool, so I'm really glad to have it.
Mate, congratulations, man. Congratulations. He's slide into my DMs. Give me... This looks a bit fixed, by the way. You're sitting there waiting in the comments.
No,
I'm just a celebration.
No,
I'm just for Sky Sports.
I was, as soon as you said 2000, you said it was easy questions. Like, it's going to be that, isn't it? And I'd already started typing it.
Oh, damn it. I fucked up then. I absolutely fucked up. Damn it. But you know what? Seeing as you're here and seeing as you've won that, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give you a second bash at that number. I'm going to give you a second bash. One more, but think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I'll tell you what numbers are gone, right? This will be the last one of the. This will be the last one of the night, and then we'll have to think about another way to give this £100 away if you don't get it.
Well, I'll say this: if I win this, I will donate it to a charity on behalf of UPTV.
Oh, mate, what an absolute don! Well, I almost want you to win now. 35, 7, 58, 91, 44, 65, 99, 93, and 69 have all gone.
Did you? It wasn't. Was it random or did you kind of think?
Mate, it's totally random. It's not United related.
I mean, when I say totally random, do you actually kind of get it from a computer thing, or did
No,
you
I literally just pulled it out and I drew a number on my
Okay.
phone.
Okay, that's fine. Then I am going to say 45.
Switch the numbers around.
54.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I don't know how he's done that. I have no idea how he's done that. Honestly, that
Oh,
is
damn it.
incredible. That's
I'm actually going to
incredible.
have to give some money to charity.
Right, that is just unbelievable. Right, Ian, what charity would you like it to be donated to then, sir?
Oh, I don't even know. Give me a sec. Let's find a sports charity.
It's fun sports. We could do it to was it Fair Share? Is that the one that Rashford was involved with?
Yeah, if that's the one Rashford's involved in, then yeah, let's send it there. Are you
Is that-
okay to do
I
that? Are
think
you okay
that's
to do that?
Is that the food bank one?
I think actually a food bank won it. Food bank. Let's check this out. Fair share. Oh, it's gone. I can't even write. There's a food bank charity called Fair Share. Let's send it there.
TP's fuming in the comments. It's fixed. I mean, it was fixed, but it's fixed for charity. So I think that's a pretty good win there. But he had to get him right. If he had said 36, then I couldn't tell him to switch the numbers around. So he had to get it there. He had to at least get it half right.
Well, money's going to charity, so no one can complain about that.
Well, look at that, mate. Very, very, very nice of you there. Money's going to charity. You've won the Guy Nacho poster. Congratulations to you, man. I enjoyed that. We've got to do this more often.
Yeah,
but
me
mate,
too.
have a cracking Christmas. Nice to get you on board here.
Cheers, mate. Nice to see you too. Like I say, have a smashing Christmas. Have some
Yeah,
good
you
time.
too.
Have some time off as well because you work ridiculously. hard,
It's
I think.
overrated time off. I will. I'll have like 4 hours off. Easy.
All right.
Mate, look. Yeah, look, exactly. If you're gonna rig something, you may as well rig it for charity. But look, I'm gonna finish this. Yummy. And I'm gonna say thank you very much. Hour and 46. That's by far and away the longest stream that we've ever done here on this channel. That was really good fun. It was awesome to speak. Who did I speak to? I spoke to Ian, Asan, Sigmund, Alex, Andy, Rob, Ashley, Mike, and Ant, and then Ian twice. Congratulations to Ian who won that. That quiz was good fun. And yeah, me and Ian will sort that out, and I'll send you the screen grab of the charity donation into the Telegram community. What a brilliant stream. What a brilliant community. It's nice and privileged. It's nice, and I feel privileged to be able to share this with you and for us to actually have these sorts of conversations. Wicked. I'll be here tomorrow morning. You know that. Friday, we get the map up. I need to burp. Ugh, it's bad when you next stuff on stream. But look, have a cracking Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow. And that was wicked fun. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you to Alex. Thank you to Liban as well, especially anybody who donated memberships, as you always do. What a cracking stream. That was good fun. That was a good Christmas party. To the next one. There's the outro.